Hello everyone, welcome back to another Diecast haul. Now today we got a whole lot of boxes, but I promise you it's not as much as it seems. It feels like the 6x6 box up there has like one diecast in it, same thing for the one like kind of on the bottom. Now the bigger ones, I'm pretty sure they're 124s, but there still should be one card nonetheless, so it shouldn't be a whole lot. So it's going to be a whole lot more, or it's going to look like a whole lot more than it actually is. But I promise you, that's not all we got to the haul. We do have some more coming in sometime later. So with that being said, what we normally do, if you're new here, first of all, welcome, hello, welcome to the, diecast haul. But anyway, how we normally do this is we go from smallest box to bigger box. So the one with that silver duct tape on the bottom left here, that far bottom left, that'll be the very last one. Now, the one that we're probably going to start with, it's kind of a tie between the brown box, in between the little triangle going on the bottom there, and then this little black one up top. I'll probably start with the black one, but nonetheless, we will end with the big duct taped box on the bottom. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get this diecast haul started. Like I said, we got our first little box right here. Not a very clean box. I do have the label still on it. And yeah, I figured if I try to take the label off, because I normally do, I feel like it looks a little like, I don't know, I don't like the look of it if it has the label on it. I don't like it. So I try to take it off when I can. If not, I mean, it is what it is. I had some shorter patience today than normal because I just kind of marked off a lot of the info on some of the labels. I didn't even try to take some of it off. So we're going to go ahead and, oh, that would explain why it cut into the thing so much, because it's not even a box, it's styrofoam. This is the first time I've seen a package not shipped in a box. It's pretty interesting, but I mean, as long as the diecast is alright, I couldn't really care less. So we're going to try to pry this open and see if we got any goodies inside of here, which I'd hope so, because I did pay for some goodies. Oh man, that's kind of rough to get off, don't you think? Oh, come on now. I believe in you. Oh. We're getting there, I promise. There we go. So, look at his... Oh, okay. Well, I was going to say look at his craft, but his craft fell apart. So, he got saran wrap around some foam to make a box. Pretty interesting stuff, honestly. Now, what fell out, I'm going to have to reach down here and get, without knocking over my tower of boxes. It is going to be, I'll throw this down on the side here, Joey Logano's 2016 Ford Fusion. I got a little bit of a project for this one. I think the car I'm doing is actually 2015, but 2016 should work just fine. It's got a little bit of damage on the back, but nonetheless, I mean, the box is still pretty good. The diecast is pretty good, so therefore I'm happy. Nothing to kind of go on about there. Cool little car, though. I've always liked the Auto Trader paint schemes. I just made a Brad win from 2018, I believe. So, there's that. Anyway, on to our next little box here, which, for whatever reason, has a little hole in the top. And I don't know why, but it has a little hole. So, we're going to go ahead and pop this open. I don't know how this opens. It looks like it kind of comes out the front here, so I'm going to attempt to do this real quick. And just like that, I believe she is open. Yeah, there we go. So I got a little bit of a bag right here. I see Hendrick Motorsports. Oh, okay. This is the 2014 Dale Earnhardt Jr. National Guard paint scheme. So this one is actually kind of hard to find for a decent price. I got this for like, oh god, was it like 14? Normally they're like 20 something. So it was like 14 after all the shipping, and I think I had free shipping actually. After the taxes kind of thrown in, I'm pretty sure I got this around retail price, which was very surprising. So yeah, I figured I'd pick up on it. I don't know if I'm going to use it for anything. I do want to make the Daytona 500 win, because it's never actually been made, like, well, I guess. It's been made, oh god, in the, what was it? I think it was Wave 88, but that one's, man, that's going to be hard to find. I don't know, it's a hard car to get, because if you get it in the, not the Elite, but if you get it in the Gold Series, it's like $25, $30, and it looks like poop, because they put it on the PTC. Actually, It was the WLS mold, which, believe it or not, is way worse than the PTC. So we got two older style cars right here, 2016 and 2014. So cool little cars right here. Going a little bit older school right now, but I believe we get... Do we get any newer ones? Like Gen 7 newer ones? I don't think we do in this haul, actually. I don't recall getting any Gen 7 cars, but we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm probably wrong. But either way, let's go ahead and move on to our next box. This box here is a little bit bigger. I still think it's going to contain one die cast. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure it's just going to be one car. So don't get your hopes up too much. We don't have the really good stuff yet. Or this might be one of the good stuff just in a smaller box. I'm not really sure. I don't really keep up with what I order. I order some stuff and then I forget when it arrives. Oh, come on. And then I'm like, oh, we're going to do a haul, and because I freaking forget what to get. So, we got some bubble wrap in there. Ta-da! Oh, I know what this is just by looking at it. This is the... I hope this is what I ordered, because I was kind of taking a gamble on eBay. Oh, yeah, baby. This is the Alex Bowman 2021 Darlington Liquid Color. I got one of these forever ago for a ridiculous price. I'm not happy about it still, but I'm going to keep that one, and I'm going to take this one. I'm actually, okay, so you remember the Gold Series one I bought a while back? This is why I got the liquid color. I want to try to interior swap and get all that done and put it back in that Gold Series package. I'm going to try to snag the liquid color Chase P sticker. I doubt I'll be able to, but you never know. We might have to. I've actually never reviewed the liquid color, so we're going to have to get a little vidya on that. That'll be a cool little project. I thought about, if it's not going to be too expensive, I thought about making a liquid color wave for Bottom Bag Diecast, because I've already done... Oh, who was it? I already done Larson, and I kind of wanted to do a couple others. The Bowman one is for the collection, though, so no sold on Bowman. Nothing's going out with him yet. For our next box, we got a 6x6x6 box, and it's not got a whole lot of packaging in it. That sounds to me like a 164. So we're going to go ahead, pop this open, and see what is in the box. Again, I believe it's a 164. It sounds like a 164, but as to what 164, I am not sure. So we're going to have to find that out together, because even though I order it, I feel like Christmas every time I get a haul because I forget what to get. So, we got another one in the bag. This one doesn't even have a box. What loose card did I order? So, just a bag. I don't remember ordering a loose die cast, so I want to see what this is. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. This is a 15, I think. I think it's 2015. I'm not sure. I know it's not 16 because this ran in the playoffs, and it had the yellow number for the playoff marking, so I know it's not 2016 plus. I'm pretty sure it's 2015. I'm not 100%, but this is kind of an odd car. It's a little rare. This is a Gold Series car, but it's just not in the box. Yeah, the bottom of the box says 2015, and ooh, this thing has kind of been butchered on the bottom, but that's okay. This is the Outback car for Kevin Harvick. I actually never, ever reviewed this car. I want to make the Martinsville race version out of it. So yeah, that should be fun. Got to replace the number, but we'll see how that goes. Outback Steakhouse. Actually, I don't think... Do you remember those commercials? The Outback Steakhouse, where he's like, oh, you got for $4.99 Outback Steakhouse. You know what I'm talking about.
Starting at $7.99.
I don't think I've ever been to one. Texas Roadhouse is my place, honestly. I don't think I've been to an Outback, and if I did, it's been years ago, as like a baby or a kid. I don't remember, but that was the one thing I remember about those commercials, is how he said $4.99. He was like, for $4.99. I don't know. I love those commercials, and I haven't seen an Outback commercial in quite some time. At least I don't think so. Anyway, we're going to go on to our very first 124. And this thing feels very secure. It's very heavy. It's not sliding around any. So this is a very good quality package box. Alright, here's our first 124 box. I already did the boring part and opened it up. Well, I didn't open it, but I cut the... Oh my god, I didn't cut the... Okay. Never mind, I thought I did the important part, and I forgot these little flaps up here. I'll be back. Okay, now that I know what I'm actually doing here, we're gonna go ahead and pop this open. Oh, goodness gravy. That's kind of stuck in there, huh? There we go. Like a glove. No, I'm kidding. We're gonna put this over here. And then we got it wrapped in, I believe, a Walmart bag? Yeah, Walmart bag. Alright, we're going to go ahead and open up. It says Elite on the box, so we're going to... What did I order that was Elite? I don't remember. That's up my arm. Anyway, I don't remember what was Elite. Oh, yeah, the Ryan Blaney car. This one was hard to find. The ARC was more expensive than the Elite, and I kind of got a little lucky with the Elite because it was a wee bit cheaper than what they normally are. It wasn't anywhere like 80 or 70. I think this is more of like a $50-ish car. I don't really remember. But boy, do I got plans for you. I've been making a lot of Bristol dirt cars from 2021 specifically, maybe for a certain reason. But this is also... going to be a Bristol dirt car. Very cool paint scheme. Very, very nice. It's got the opening deck lid and everything. It's going to be turned into the race version for that race. So that's going to be very fun to make. I'm actually really excited to get into some of these 124s. Because I've got... how many? I've already made one. I made the Bubba Wallace one. I made the Bowman one a while back. Actually, I made that in Tennessee when I was on vacation out in Gatlinburg. I made the Bubba Wallace one already. We got that reviewed. Whether it's released yet, I'm not sure, but I got the review recorded. Then I've got the Kyle Busch, the Suarez, and the Keselowski, even though Keselowski is from 2020, not 2021, but you get the point. There's one more car I'm going to try to secure that's a little bit more hard to find. Because I have like one or two listings. It's the Chase Briscoe one, so I'm going to try to find that one. But here's the Blaney car. Very nice paint scheme. Oh, maybe. Put that to the side there. Alright, we got one more box, and this thing's a little hefty. And also, it's used with duct tape to close it, which I don't have a problem with. But the side is open. I'm going to go ahead and show you. I'm not even going to do a transition on this one. The side was already open. I picked it up like that. I didn't cut that. That was already pre-cut. So I'm a little concerned as if everything is even in there, but I'm going to cut this open and I'll get back to you. Alright, so box is open. Now I'm kind of expecting something out of this box. I believe if this is the box, it is. It's going to be a little special and I'm going to have a little bit more backstory to this specific car. I didn't technically order this myself, so we're going to get to that. So we're going to open the box here and see what's inside. We got some more cardboard. And, oh, would you look at that? We got a 2011 number 10 911 honoring our heroes diecast. I did not order this. This is just kind of something that was thrown in. And I kind of expected a little something because, so that also confirms this is what I thought it was. My buddy, Big Z Racing, well, I don't think he's even racing anymore, or has racing in his name. I know it's just Big Z. That's, you know, what we call him. But good friend of mine, been friends with him for like 12, 13 years. Pretty much grew up with the kid, right? So, this is kind of like what he got, but I think he got like a Danica Patrick honoring our heroes car. So, he threw in just a random car with your order. So, I don't know if he does this all the time. I don't know if he does this sometimes, but I'm going to figure out who this seller is. And then I'm going to put him up on the screen. That way he can get a little bit of recognition because he gave us free diecast. And when I say us, I mean Big Z. He also ordered a car from him, and he got a free car too. That's how he got the Danica Patrick car. So, very awesome of the seller to do that. That is amazing. You don't see anybody do that. So, massive props, and I really, really appreciate him doing all that. Very cool indeed. So also, thanks to Big Z Racing for kind of buying this for me. He didn't buy it for me, but he like made an offer on eBay for it, and he's like, I'm about, like, if he accepts this offer, do you want this car? Just give me the money for it, and you know, I'll have it shipped to your house. I was like, yeah, sure, you know, whatever. If you end up winning it, or if you end up getting it accepted, go ahead and send it my way. I'll give you the money for it. And he did. So he accepted the offer, and now I got a brand new junior car that I did not expect to have. You know what's kind of weird too? I don't think I've ever seen this scheme. We got a COT is the AMP sugar-free, like silver diecast. So we're going to go ahead and pop this open. I don't have any cards from them. I don't have any like seller info. I think he put it in upside down. It's a little unfortunate, but you know, it's not a big deal. Yeah, look at that. Almost brand new, looks like. A little dusty, which is kind of expected, but a very nice car nonetheless, man. Very, very nice. Sugar-free, it's got that silver in there. It's a nice car all around. I don't even remember, like, seeing this car exist, to be honest. So, that's very awesome to have in the collection. We're going to go ahead and put this the right way. So, the box says $70, and then the car says $850, or the little car says $850. He did not pay that much. He paid, like, maybe 20-something, or I think I sent him, like, 30. I don't really remember. But nonetheless, we got a freaking awesome junior car right here, and I believe it is, yeah, it is secured to the foam. So I'm actually going to go ahead and do something I don't normally do. I'm going to get the Blaney and the Junior off of this base, and then I'm going to have it out for the recap. So here's a little bit of a recap of what we got for the haul. They're mainly customs. There's only 2 I'm adding to the collection, which is the Bowman and the COT Junior. I don't know what I'm going to do with this little Honoring Our Heroes car. It's a very cool diecast. I've actually never seen this car before. So yeah, pretty freaking awesome. It's got the Salute tires on it. It's pretty nice. Especially for free with a box. I mean, I would be a fool to complain about that. But anyway, yeah, man, pretty awesome little haul here. Again, I do have some more on the way, and I possibly might be going to Martinsville here soon. I've got 2 plans. I got plan A, which is head to Martinsville if my days off are approved and get some diecast that way. Or plan B, if my days off don't get approved, I'm just ordering diecast off of eBay. So, you know, the usual versus the usual, but at the racetrack. So, yeah, I'm actually going to be... I've been focusing on a lot more of buying cars that are strictly for profit or customs or, you know, stuff like that. Getting some inventory for the old Bottom Bag Diecast eBay page, that's for sure. I don't know what I'm going to do with the Dale Jr. 2014 just yet. But again, the 48 is for my collection, and so is the COT. Everything else is going to go bye-bye, except for maybe the 2011 Impala. I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet, as I said earlier. Maybe old Diecastbuffet can do something with it. You never know. I'm going to have to offer it to him. But yeah, either way, with that being said, that'll be all for this diecast haul. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.
I got one too many problems, why lie? Eventually come the light and shine bright. I miss when life was easy, homie, time flies. Now I listen to these angels tell me